Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Hello, I'm Colleen Bierstein, the Smart Cookie Cook, and today we're going to be talking about one of the most iconic Easter treats, and that is the chocolate bunny. Adults and kids alike love them. I mean, what's not to like about a chocolate bunny? It's chocolate in the shape of an adorable bunny. Now the cake we're going to be making today is inspired by those chocolate little cuties. We're going to make a chocolate bunny cake, and it's surprisingly simple. In just a few steps, we're going to put together a very impressive looking cake that looks just like that classic candy. Even the chocolate bunny himself is going to be jealous. So, first of all, you're going to need yourself some chocolate cake, and a lot of it. I've baked up a big rectangular cake of this. This is what we're going to use for the bunny's body. Now, if you're looking for the perfect chocolate cake recipe, this is it, and you can find this on my website, thesmartcookiecook.com. It's dark, rich, and so moist. The first thing people say when they try this cake is, how did you make it so moist? So definitely give this one a go. I have here, this is my little chocolate bunny outline. I'm going to use this to guide me as I carve out the shape of the cake. All this is a piece of parchment paper, and I drew the shape I wanted onto it. It's a really basic shape, nothing complicated. And we want to make it just the right size to fit the cake, so I'm going to line it up how I want it. And once you have it where you need it to be, we're going to start carving. Don't be intimidated, it's really not that bad. I'm using a serrated edge knife for this. Now if you're sitting there going, the Smart Cookie Cook is crazy, this bunny has no ears. Don't worry, I'm getting it. I mean, what's a bunny without his ears, right? Now, if you're in need of more Easter bunny treats, then you should definitely check out my Easter bunny trifle video. Yeah, it has a little bunny butt sticking out of a triple chocolate trifle. Not only is it adorable, it's totally delicious. Alright, I have the basic shape of my bunny carved, and now I'm just gonna rip off all the excess pieces we don't need. See, here, you guys take a look at the crumb of this cake. Go ahead, come closer. See how moist and tender that crumb is? It's from the chemical reaction of the buttermilk. That's science right there for you. This is a big hunk we're working on here. It makes me nervous. I should probably go through with the knife one more time just to be safe, right? Better safe than sorry. That saying is definitely true when it comes to baking. Oh my god. Can I just shove this in my mouth? Okay, I won't. Only because you guys are here. So here he is, guys, our earless chocolate bunny cake. You can see the iconic shape that a chocolate bunny has. It just needs some ears, because right now it kind of looks like a dinosaur. So now we're going to make our ears for this and some frosting. I'm going to use this big leftover chunk I had from the rectangular cake. I'm not going to use the pattern for this because it's just ears. I'm just going to cut it by myself. Free the ears. Okay. Yeah, got the size on the first try. That's always nice. You guys want to take a look? Bird's eye view. In case you guys haven't noticed, I am very well dressed for Easter today. Got these lovely little bunny socks on my feet, keep me nice and warm, and it's not good to walk around the kitchen barefoot, you know. You can step in all sorts of slop like dog slobber. And if you drop something hot or really cold on your foot, it's not going to feel very pleasant if you don't have anything covering them. So, here you go, life lesson. Alright, I have whipped up some fluffy, creamy chocolate frosting. This is a recipe you can, of course, get on my website. Or you can use your favorite chocolate frosting. I won't be too biased here. So I'm going to use a bowl scraper and scrape some frosting onto this cake. I actually popped our little bunny here in the freezer for maybe 15 minutes. And that's going to help keep the crumbs from coming up as we're spreading out the frosting. Looks like somebody found a crumb over there. So once you get a good mound on there, use a spatula, a knife, whatever, and you can spread it out. The good news about this is that it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to cover it in a milk chocolate coating. It's gonna really look like a chocolate bunny. People are gonna be so confused. They're like, this is cake? Mm-hmm. Also, what we're gonna wanna do is our little parts that aren't attached to the big cake, aka the ear and the tail, we're going to add some frosting glue just to keep them attached good. There you go. I don't want the bunny to lose its ears now, would we? And I'm not icing the sides because, like I said, we're going to have that chocolate coating on top, so it's just not necessary. And by Jove, I think we have a fully frosted bunny. Looks nice, right? Nice and creamy. Alright, so now we need our chocolatey coating. I just have some milk chocolate and butter melted together here. I have given my bunny another quick freeze, and we're going to pour the chocolate on, smooth it out nicely. You can let it fall over the sides. So we want to coat the sides anyways. Work quickly though, so your chocolate doesn't, you know, start solidifying on you before you can smooth it out pretty. I'm going to make sure my top is nice and smooth, and then I'm going to start dressing the sides. Our bunny is all covered in chocolate. He's looking glossy and beautiful and like a real chocolate bunny. But I want to draw some of the little markings in him that the typical chocolate bunny has. You know, you see his little foot carved and you see his ears. So I'm just going to use a toothpick and very, very lightly I'm going to draw it through, just like I've got a pencil or something. So I'm going to start with a little foot. Let's draw his ear in. And now we're going to make a bow for the bunny. So right over here I have pink fondant, store-bought, yes, a little bit lazy I guess. I'll roll it out good. Okay, once the pink fondant is rolled out pretty thin, you're going to use the pizza cutter. We're going to cut 4 strips of this of equal width. Perfect. What we're going to do, we're going to take it and we're going to make it into a loop. So we're just going to connect the 2 ends like a bracelet. Make sure it's good and stuck together, and then turn it over so the ugly side's on the bottom. Next, and take another one of the ribbons here. Okay, we're going to take this ribbon and we're going to fold it over the loop. I'm going to pinch it in a little bit. It's already starting to look like the bow. And then we're just going to need the 2 little strands that come off of it. But first I want to attach it to the bunny. Let's get him out of the freezer. The chocolate should be nice and set up now. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail. Sorry, I'm really embarrassing. Okay, so let's take our bow and find a good idea where we want to place it. About there looks good. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I'm going to attach that to the back of the bow. We'll do the same for the second strip. Like I said, it's not scientific. I'm just making things match up. Stick these 2 like this, like a triangle. See that? And then we'll place our top bow right on top of both of those. See that? Right there, looks good. Look how dapper our bunny's looking. So lastly, our bunny needs some eyeballs, obviously. The classic Easter bunnies have an unmistakable eyeball that's a little piece of candy. It's yellow with a blue pupil, so we're going to mimic that with some yellow and blue frosting. This is just store-bought cake icing, but what's great about it is that it comes with different tips. So first, the yellow base, I got just the regular round tip on this. I'm going to very gently squeeze it on. Okay. Then we just need a little dot of blue to be our pupil. Isn't he so cute? It looks like a real chocolate bunny. It's like blowing my mind. Well guys, this chocolate covered bunny is finally finished, and he's looking pretty darn dapper if I do say so myself. Now, he's almost too good looking to eat, but I say almost because believe me, I will be diving into this, taking a big old slice for myself. How could you say no to that moist chocolate cake and the frosting and the chocolate coating? That's a triple chocolate threat right there. Now, the next time you're looking for a way to incorporate your favorite Easter basket treat into a dessert, just ask yourself this: what would the smart cookie cook?